We surfed every morning. We skateboarded in the afternoon. It was really a magical time. We rode Jeff Ho ZEPHYRs, the local boards, the only boards to ride. That's when the whole Dogtown thing just came about.
Jeff Ho had a group of guys, and Alan Sarlo was more or less the best guy of the group.
After Alan Sarlo won the Malibu 4A surfing contest, it was on. The guys on my team, Tony Alva, Jay Adams, Alan Sarlo, Ronnie J, Nathan Pratt, Craig Kozlowski, their job was to go to Malibu and tear the waves apart.
This is Without Venice. Please share with your friends, family, subscribe to the channel, press the like button, leave your comment. Thank you very much for all the support.
You want to know how I first met Jeff Ho?
Yeah, how did you meet Jeff Ho?
Let me tell you. Well, I was about 12, 13 years old. My dad and my older brother used to take us to Bay Street, and all the surfers around here surfed Bay Street because that was the spot, you know, Bay Street. And we would be like me and Doug Irvine and Dane Lewis and a couple guys would be in the parking lot with our older brothers, and we would see this panel van. You know what a panel van is? An old panel van. And we would see it come down the hill, and it had a Jeff Ho logo airbrushed on the side. And we're going, fuck, here comes Jeff.
You knew who was Jeff Ho, but you never met him personally.
We never met him, but we was just a myth. He was like a myth.
Oh, wow.
He was like a legend, a myth. And we would see him and just ripping the waves apart. And we go, oh, that's Jeff Ho, look at him ripping the waves.
Such a good surfer.
Such a good surfer back then. And so he made his own surfboard. So we were like in the parking lot, and we're, there's the van. And it came down Bicknell Hill, and it turned right towards Bay Street and pulled in a spot. And we were like 20 feet away. The van was right there, right? And the door opened up, and he came out with his long hair and these glasses.
Cool glasses, yeah.
The glasses with rainbow airbrush on them, like Elton John. They were the same guy that made Elton John glasses. They were his, and they'd spray him, and you'd come out of the van, and the van would just be full of smoke. Like, we were like, fuck, there's Jeff Ho. It was like a movie or something. And then we were just like, wow, there's Jeff Ho. And he'd pow out and just shred the waves.
How old were you?
I was like 12, 13 years old.
How was his personality? Like how Jeff was with you guys? How
he'd just laugh, ha ha ha, and he'd have the most futuristic surfboards. Like we would all be riding like, it was the evolution of shortboarding. And so we would be basically on longboards that just transitioned into shortboards, but they were still longboards, you know? And Jeff had these super modern evolution, way ahead of his time shortboards and glass, super light.
But he was nice with you guys when he see like.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
Supportive, like.
Yeah, he would like let us, like we'd go, oh, can we, hang out with you, and we would like hang out around his panel van.
He's such a nice guy, like I
can't. Super.
That's how I felt also, like first time when I met him, I'm like, it's just like, oh my God, that's Jeff Ho, like ZEPHYR team,
the shortboard, the evolution, the shortboard.
Surfboard revolution, right? Like with also a guy too. Oh man, and how he started the ZEPHYR team.
Okay, so
tell me that part.
There was a surf shop, and it was called Select Surfboards, and it was where the Jeff Ho shop is, but it was before the Jeff Ho. It was called Select Surfboards, and they were an innovative shortboard revolution shop, but they went out of business. They only lasted about a year, and I think Jeff actually shaped for Select, or it had something to do with it. All of a sudden, it was the Jeff Ho surf shop. POP, it was a coincidence, because POP just started going off, right? The Pacific Ocean Park, the Cove, the Tees, and we were all surfing there. And I was still riding Okazakis at the time. And the whole Jeff Ho team and just started, like he started making surfboards for my only the best surfers, Ronnie J and Wayne Anoia. They were the two best surfers in Venice, Santa Monica area, and they were on the Jeff Ho team. And I was best friends with, I could say it, I was best friends with Ronnie J. He helped me get on the team. Ronnie J said, yeah, Jeff's gonna make you a board. And then I went in, and Skipper would be working in the shop, Skip Emblem. And Skip and I became really good friends. And Skip and I went surfing, and so, yeah, Jeff's gonna make you a board. And Skip sanded it, and and worked in the shop, and then that was pretty cool. So I was about 17.
17.
I ended up winning the West Coast Championship and the Malibu 4A contest. I beat like David Nueva, Mike Purpose in the Malibu 4A and the West Coast Junior Championships. It was the best surfers on the West Coast, and I ended up winning that. I solidified myself on the team, and Jeff was stoked on me, and
Well, that's crazy how to have somebody like, I cannot even imagine it myself, like, because have somebody like Jeff look at you and he's like, okay, I want to make boards for you. I want to like,
yeah, it was a lot of pressure though, man.
You look like somebody who is gonna represent well my brand, but Jeff Ho, you guys, if you guys don't know who is Jeff Ho, please Google, because this guy is an absolute legend. And how the boards worked out, because you were already a really good surfer back then. Did improve your surf?
Totally improved it.
Talk about this, please.
Yeah, they were super light, and Jeff was into hard rails, especially in the tail, in the last third of the board, really down, really hard. And when you turn, you just fly. And we had the keel fins too, which would help you project speed. So they were really great surfboards, way ahead of his time. C.R. Stesic was in there airbrushing.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
It was great.
We were really super rad, putting it on edge, really sharp angles on all our boards, really pointy tails, everything sharp and tight and high performance.
The next contest was in Santa Cruz, the Santa Cruz 3A, right? So Jay, me, Nathan Pratt, and John Baum, we all made the finals of our divisions. And in my final, I had, I believe I had Chris O'Rourke, Cappy Pedersen, and Kevin Reed, and myself.
Oh, wow.
It was like the best surfers. And Chris O'Rourke and Kevin Reed and Cappy Pedersen, they were so good, right? These guys were really good surfers. So they paddled out, and they started jockeying each other for position in the wave. And the peak was right here, it was at 4 Mile, and it was a beautiful, waves were perfect. And they're just jockeying each other, and I look this way, I look away, and they're like 20 yards that way. They weren't even in the zone for the waves.
Just paddling.
They were just paddling each other up the beach.
That happens a lot.
And I was sitting right in the perfect spot. I guess they weren't really worried about me, but I just got like wave after wave after wave, and I ended up winning the final. That was just.
And they still competing like for the position without. That happens a lot. It's still happening nowadays. Like this contest in Jeffreys Bay now, that happens now. Like they start to paddle that way, and next thing they see, they catch the wave, they couldn't make the session, Like, but that happens a lot.
Oh my God! good. The parents were so. I came in and they announced the winner. You know, like the parents were like, and they were scolding them like you should.
Shouldn't be fighting each other.
Yeah.
Alan got there with his new ZEPHYR
Yeah, and I had
board.
a new ZEPHYR surfboard. Jay had it. Jay was in the
Jay Adams?
Yeah, he was in the 13 and under, and then I was in like the boys division. I think he was in the mini hoonies. Jay, and Nathan was in it. I think he did really good. And John Baum. We all did good, and we all had trophies. We drove back, and we were just
Jay was
laughing.
surfing already. I'm sorry to interrupt. Jay was surfing already with Jeff's boards too? On the ZEPHYR team?
Possible. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. Because Kent, Jay's dad, worked for Dave Sweet Surfboards, and the factory was right here. Kent helped glass the board. So yeah, Jay got on the team at a really...
Nathan Pratt, Jay, all these people.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Me and Alan grew up together in Venice, surfing in the early 60s, like, you know, Santa Monica and Venice area. Kind of ruled that place, me and him, a lot.
How the ZEPHYR team actually started?
Okay, so
Because
the
that's
surf
the point.
team, I explained it, the Select Surf Shop closed, and then Jeff and Skipper got the Select Surf Shop together, and then it was basically
On Main
Ronnie
Street
J.
by Bay Street, like the area.
Yeah,
over there.
same shop.
Same shop.
Ronnie J, Wayne and Noah, which was a great surfer, and Jeff. Those were the three team riders. There was a couple other older guys. And then Nathan started working in the shop as ding repairman and then turned into a glasser. And so Nathan and I became like best friends at Venice High School. And so I was already on the surf team, and then POP just like...
And 1975 was absolutely the highest points for the ZEPHYR surf and skate team. The strangest thing was like I had this guy, Alan Sarlo, who was on the surf team, and we'd have these skateboard practice in the afternoon, but he'd be excused because he was on the Venice High School football team, okay?
Jeff and Skipper came to you guys, okay, this is gonna be the ZEPHYR team. How was it?
Yeah. So...
How they came to you guys, how they decided
Oh,
that?
if you were, like, I was winning contests, and if you were a really good surfer, it was obvious. You know, they went to
The name
beach.
already existed? Like he was already calling his boards like ZEPHYR?
They were Jeff Ho's.
Jeff Ho ZEPHYR or Jeff Ho just ZEPHYR?
Basically, Jeff Ho ZEPHYR, but Jeff Ho and then ZEPHYR,
Okay.
small.
That's
And
cool.
anyways, so I actually worked in the shop.
Doing what?
I'm behind the counter
Oh, okay.
selling wax.
I wonder why such a good-looking kid. They like this. Okay, this is gonna be the
I worked
face
in
of
the
our shop. How much was the surfboards, the Jeff Ho surfboards, like back then?
They were like $125.
Do you know how much they are now?
No,
You don't?
No.
You do,
1,800. I don't know.
bro. All the way up there. I'm not gonna say the price, but it's all the way up there. But it's worth because this guy Jeff is a legend and his board is amazing. But other question I have about the surfboards, the ZEPHYR surfboards, how somebody from here like Jeff, how he started to make the Hawaii surfboards for you, like how you started to surf with his boards in Hawaii, because it's a totally different board than California.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Ben Ipa came over. He brought Buttons with him,
Oh,
and Buttons hung out with us.
Buttons Kuluhiu Kalani,
Yeah.
the legend.
And he brought Larry Bertelman. Jeff and Ben were really good friends, and Ben was in the shaping room with Jeff, and they just, the mini gun and the California, I think it was called the California gun.
Okay.
And that's how that board came to existence, the California gun for big waves.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I was curious about.
want to hear
because
another
he
story?
shaped. Yes.
So, it's a true story too, by the way. All the stories are true. But I was at Bay Street, and Ben and I became pretty, we're in our we were just talking and we were having a good time. And Ben looked over.
Ben Ipa.
Yeah, Ben Ipa looked over, and Judy, this nice, good-looking girl, surfed really great, named Judy. He's like, what do you think about Judy? And I go, yeah. He goes, do you think she's available? And I go, yeah, she's available. And so he went over and started talking to Judy, and they ended up having Duke Ipa.
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
Wow.
It was Judy's mom.
No way.
And I basically introduced him.
I just like came to since you said about Duke, you know.
Oh yeah, with the son. Yeah,
You know,
that's terrible.
Kobe, like here.
Yeah.
Duke, I'm so
my
sorry,
heart.
man. My heart's like really sorry, brother. I feel your pain, you know. Like, and Kobe is gonna be always forever alive in our minds. A great kid, you know. He took aloha, like such a good kid, such a good surfer. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, Duke and Judy. Like, I didn't know that story. Coming from this funny story, like, to this crazy situation that happened, like, but you know, well, that's so sad, you
so
know,
sad.
like, yeah.
My heart is broken.
About changing the subject a little bit, like, nowadays, have you seen Jeff surfing, like, lately? Like, when was the last time you saw him surfing? Because I want to know how good he is still.
I surf with him at Malibu. Yeah.
Still gripping.
Oh yeah, he's riding big boards and ripping, and he likes the set waves. He likes
really?
the big set waves.
Not that long ago, he came here, like, he was just telling me, like, his favorite wave, sunset. That's one of his favorite waves, like sunset, and he's like, and he was telling me also, like, this, Wagner, I like sunset when it's big, even better. Because the wave gets better, like, when it's bigger, you know, and I'm like this. Yeah, we're very opposites, because I really don't like when it's bigger there, because I'm really scared of that place. And, but yeah, think about that. The guy's a great surfer, okay? And that place is one of the most dangerous waves, like, in the planet.
A lot of current. You have to have a lot of
courage. And that's why he
courage.
likes to surf, you know, like, Alan took me there, like, last season, and I'm watching Alan ripping, you know, coming deeper and deeper and deeper, you know, like, and I'm like, this guy is amazing, dude. Amazing surfer. If you guys don't know, like, amazing surfer, and getting to know that after all of that came to my mind, the conversation that I had with Jeff here.
You have to be a really good swimmer.
Really good swimmer, you know.
And you have to be really confident in yourself.
Yeah.
And you have to be a brave surfer and a good surfer.
No, bro.
Brave, good.
I'm not shy. I'm not like no shame to say that.
All the elements.
Yeah, no shame to say that. If you look at this guy here and you know the name Alan Sarlo and you think you never see him in Hawaii, you see him only surfing Malibu. This guy is a real legend. Please leave like a message for the new generation, you know, like to
be
go
positive.
Through, you know?
The glass is half full, not half empty. When in doubt, paddle out. If you got dirty wax, take it off and re-wax your board. Fix all your dings. Have fun. Also, be a courteous surfer. What I do is I paddle out 99% of the time, and I let the first set go, and I let everybody catch a wave. Mm-hmm. And then I figure, okay, it's my turn.
That is always another wave, right?
Well, yeah, then it's my turn. Then I'm in the rotation. You can't just paddle out and catch a wave, because you're like, you know, especially at Malibu, you paddle out outside, and you're not in rotation yet, bro. You got to let everybody catch a wave, and then you get in the rotation. The best surfer is the one having the most fun. sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I heard you saying that to me too, yeah.
And a
those things-
smile goes a long way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. ZEPHYR, you are an absolutely legend. And thank you for everything you had done for the surfing industry and also for the community here in Venice, you know. We absolutely love you, you know, and thank you so much, yeah. If you didn't subscribe our channel, subscribe the channel. That's how you support us. Press the like button. Also, drop a comment. Let us know like what else you guys want to hear about Alan's story or who else you guys want to see here. And thank you so much. Mahalo and aloha.